Good evening, I'm Don Nelson. Here are your news headlines. New information on a missing hiker. A body found in the foothills might be the man who went missing last month. 27-year-old Kyle Crowden went hiking in February, never returned home. The Ada County Coroner's Office was working to identify the body that was found yesterday evening. A man who was looking for antler sheds found the body near the Dry Creek and Shingle Creek area. Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue recovered the body today. An autopsy is scheduled for Friday. While the Idaho legislature continues to debate a hemp bill, the process of selecting a test to detect THC continues. Idaho State Police tell us they have found 3 testing companies so far competing for a lab-based test. Testing will be in eastern Idaho, 1 up north and 1 here in the Treasure Valley. JFAC recently set aside close to $250,000 to purchase such lab equipment. If the hemp bill passes, those labs would analyze samples from hemp shipments traveling through our state. If the samples later come back with a higher THC than is legal, Idaho could then go after those companies. But finding a roadside test may take much longer. The DEA has asked private companies for a technology for the field test sensitive enough to distinguish between hemp and marijuana. This afternoon, First Lady Teresa Little helped kick off a year-long celebration highlighting women's right to vote. In 2020, the country celebrates the 100th anniversary of this historic event. Idaho Women in Leadership and the Idaho State Historical Society are leading this initiative to honor Idaho's early role in women's suffrage movement. Former First Lady Lori Otter explains the need to solidify and shape the future of women's leadership in our state.
It's about what have we done, where are we now, and where do we want to be, and how do we get there, and how do we become part of the solutions in our country and part of that process as women in our communities.
As we approach 2020, the Idaho Women 100 Committee has begun planning the 100th anniversary celebration of this event. Their goal is to create legacy projects to live on for future generations through art, awards, collections, exhibits, and of course, action.
Now, Steve Liebenthal with the On Your Side forecast.
And the Thursday afternoon commute not quite as volatile as the Wednesday afternoon commute, but still some thunderstorms on Thursday afternoon, and some of those will persist into the evening hours, but we'll see things kind of clear up and will become less volatile as we move into the weekend. The storm system that is driving all of this off the coast of California is kind of dying out at this point, so it looks like we'll see some sunshine, especially on Sunday. Friday, still some clouds. On Saturday, we'll see partly cloudy skies, and then Sunday, we'll see sunshine and temperatures above average. So for your Friday, an afternoon high of 55 degrees. We'll call it partly cloudy at times, but mostly cloudy at times, and there is a slight possibility of an isolated thunderstorm popping up. Hard to say if and when it will happen, but the slight possibility is there. Saturday's afternoon high of 58 degrees is average for the date. On Sunday, we get above average with a high of 62 and plenty of sunshine. Then the next storm system comes into the picture on Monday, and we're back to showers Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with those afternoon highs right around average for this time of year. For the latest news headlines and up-to-the-minute forecast, go to 6onyourside.com.